I was 17 years old when I got type 1 diabetes. It was back in 1973. I was just out of high school, and there was very little that was known about diabetes back then, so it was really it was an extreme learning curve for me. I was always sort of different as a kid, and once I got the diabetes, and then that just made me even more different, but at the same time it pushed me to do things maybe beyond if I would have just been a normal kid. When I got to, when I started doing the ultra marathons and that, I also thought to myself, well, you know, I should probably try to give back in some way all the people that I learned from about diabetes. So at that point I started doing long distance journeys around America. At this point in my journey, I walked about 88,000 miles since 1973, raised about $88,000. So every time I basically step out and walk a mile, that's another $1 towards diabetes research and education. One of the major things of my life has been, I walked across America back in 1997, and I walked from Seattle to Atlantic City, New Jersey, along the extreme northern part of the country, around 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. And when I got near to New Jersey, before I even finished the walk, I was already planning in my mind that I didn't want this to stop and wouldn't want to end. We had met so many people with diabetes, and I just wanted to keep it going. A lot of the sponsors, the money started drying up. Sponsorship got tougher. Things got tougher with the economy, and you know, and the things with 9/11. All those things made it tougher to do this kind of thing. But I think things are starting to change again, and I can feel some more trips coming on here in the future. I've been sticking closer to home, doing long distance adventures from my back door, and enjoyed that also. But I do feel there's 6 more continents to cross. There's still a lot of America I haven't seen in the middle parts of America, and I definitely feel like that's starting to happen again. One thing I want to share with kids, in this case college students who have diabetes, is that the scary thing about complications is it's drilled into us all the time about how diabetes can and probably will eventually affect your eyesight and your kidneys, and you know, problems with circulation and gangrene, and there's a lot of horror stories out there. Traveling around the country the way I did, I saw that a lot of examples of that. So it's very, very scary. They're there, and they're always around the corner waiting for you. But don't let that deter you, those horror stories, because there's a lot you can do, and with technology in the future, a lot of these problems could be taken away, and things will just get better. And I honestly believe that, and I'm very optimistic about that.